We go straight to the papers. We've got The Guardian here. This one says Biden administration aims at tackling the gun violence, gun trafficking. Okay, where are we? Twitter's operation illegal despite ECOWAS court's ruling, FG insists. Embrace Wike's environmental strides and Agogo tells coastal communities. ICPC launches Essex integrity policy in Southeast, urges residents to own projects. Sanwo-Olu pledges enabling environment for water transportation. Leaking roof disrupts Senate sitting. Zulum wants naval base reopened for farmer security. President seeks approval of 895 billion naira supplementary budget. That is the Guardian newspaper. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0009. Still from the papers, the Tribune. Southeast governors cannot decide for Igbo on Biafra. That's IPOP speaking there. ECOWAS court restrains FG from prosecuting Nigerians for using Twitter. Governor Umahi mourns as Ebonyi loses another commissioner. Still with the Tribune. Aggrieved ABC members urge Tinubu party chair to cancel. What are they cancelling? Okay, Ikosi Sherry primaries. Army seeks sustained media cooperation to end insecurity. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0009 are the numbers to call. Nigerian Info. Good morning.
Good morning, Ella. My name is Perez. I got a place at the Wogu.
Perez, are you there? All right, call again if you can. We're Nigerian Info. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Why can't they join and come together?
Who?
Yeah.
Hello? Network isn't clear. We're hearing that the Senate wants to investigate NIMC over 229 million naira contract. Good Nigerian Info.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Onyo Agustamo. Farouk Lawal has been sentenced. It's a welcome development. It's good that anybody who has committed a crime, no matter the time frame, should take the responsibility. Governor Wike praised Honorable Kelechi Nwogi Nomuma yesterday. That was also a welcome development. The governor was overwhelmed by Kelechi's loyalty to the party and urged others to emulate him. That's a welcome development. Congratulations to him. Have a nice day.
All right, I will. You too. Ogbonna is calling from Oyibo. Good morning, Ogbonna.
Yeah, good morning, Anna, my sister. Let me look into the committee set up by federal government to resolve the matter between Twitter and the government. Honestly speaking, I never expected such members, to make up the committee. Majority of them are serving ministers. I don't see the reason why government cannot pick a neutral body to look into this matter. It's just like a father selecting his own children to look into a matter concerning him and another man. To me, it doesn't make sense. Thank you very much.
All right, JJ is calling from Alpha. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I think the squad or the people picked by the federal government to discuss with Twitter, I think is a wow. It's like those days they call the German team, the German machine in football. Those are the guys, and I trust them to do the your job. Then Southeast, they said governors cannot discuss a matter of Biafra on their behalf. I know that there will be serious confusion in that discussion with the federal government. I think it's another matter that the federal government are giving their assignment, even though it's not of one of the religious bodies yet. But I tell you, this OT may not have any edgeway because these old people on the street, at times they disown the organization, they disown the leaders and everybody. They thought that their own is the best. So we'll wait to see how it will turn out. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for calling. We have another one coming. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Ejeku promise from Ramadan. Okay, ECOWAS Court of Justice restrains FG from prosecuting Twitter users in Nigeria. I think this is one of the best news I've got this morning. It's a welcome development.
All right.
Please, ECOWAS should help us and put an eye in Nigeria till this Buhari-led government is over. They should also put an eye in this hate speech of a thing. We no longer have freedom of speech. So they should also put an eye too in that area. Thank you.
All right, thank you for calling. We've got Uche Ken from Omuma. Uche Ken, you have moved to Omuma this morning?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Let me look at Governor Wike praised Kelechi Nwogu during commissioning of 17-kilometer road in Omuma yesterday. My dear sister, when you watch the AIT yesterday, you will know that Kelechi Nwogu was celebrating and emulating. And that was why the governor further advising other adult politicians to emulate him. You can imagine. Governor Wike went to Omuma asking Kelechi Nwogu to mention what he wants him to do for his people. But it is unfortunate Governor Wike came to Eche advising Eche leaders to stop quarreling and fighting over nothing. So I thought they were there yesterday. That was why I have decided to be living at Omuma. In fact, I am residing at Omuma now. You know, I am calling from Omuma. Good morning, I rest my case.
Please send me your address. Let me come and see the road that was commissioned. Samuel is calling from Omerelu. Samuel, the governor was in your area 2 days ago. Let's hear you.
Yes, good morning, you know.
Good morning.
My sister, you see, what happened in Omerelu, it was a very great thing. Yeah, but I also want to thank him so much for coming down in Omerelu and flag up. It was the whole executive was there present. Even myself was there present. But what I expected from governor again was that he asked Kelechi Nwogu to ask for more. I was thinking that he would ask us to ask for more. Because on the issue of Omerelu, JZ Road and JZ Secondary School, now if you go to that place, it is a terrible issue. The school is dilapidated and nothing is about in that school. So I asked him, as he's coming to flag up the Omerelu, as he's going to commission the Omerelu Road any moment from 9 months, according to him, you should try to put Omerelu secondary school in the budget. Thank you.
All right, we've got from HA saying that Honorable Kelechi Nwogu ought to be loyal to the system because this is his unopposed third time as an assembly member. He's gotten enough and loyalty should be enough. Remember that road, the Governor Commission, was his first term road he did in Omuma. We are watching. National Assembly flooded as lawmakers resume plenary. What a shame, despite the huge money spent both in building and renovating the complex. Marshal Odu from Umomoy. Do you know, I actually forgot the renovation part. Amadi David says, not the first time ECOWAS court will issue orders that will not be obeyed by the national government. FG has made this Twitter issue a national conflagration at the expense of more sensitive national discourse. Chico Johnson, court orders federal government to pay River State over $1 billion. This is a welcome development, more money for the state. All these court judgments against the federal government, it is well, but I know the federal government will not obey it. Nothing will happen. Ezekiel Isaiah sent that in. $1,114,551,610 This is a welcome development, and I pray the government uses this opportunity to consider the promotion of civil servants. Christian Williams. Oh my. Commissioner of Road Projects in Eche, Wike said he called Kelechi Nwogu and requested what he wants him to do, and he said roads. My question to Wike remains, for those communities that don't have a representative in his government, what will become their fate? It's not crystal clear that the government is man no man. Imadu Charles, but 23 local government areas, we have a rep. Don't we have a rep? Don't we have a rep? We'll be now Sunday from Obohia Ndoki. How can my brother Adolphus Wagbara come and commission a road while from Obehe to Ohambele, his own town, is a no-go area? Congrats to the people of Eche for witnessing the presence of the state government. I beg the governor to come to the Avilili people in a career LGA. FG sets committee to discuss Twitter ban. Is Twitter a problem of Nigeria when we have insecurity? FG did not set up a committee to discuss with ECOWAS. Only Ume sent that in. National Assembly flooded with rainwater, wonders shall never end. Nothing seemed to be working under this government of APC. This has never happened in Nigeria before. So there is no maintenance in a place like National Assembly. Which other place do you think will work under this APC government? This government is a total failure. Ayanugu is a king boy. Professor Chukwu condemns the closure of River State College of Health Sciences. This has proven Governor Wike's neglect in education. How can the governor prefer dashing out 10 million each to visiting artists than paying bursary to students of the state? But you increase school fees every academic session. This shows lack of interest in education. All the benefits of students initiated by the previous administration or previous administrations have been swept under the carpet. God will help previous students. Jock Kiel Iweka from Port Harcourt City. Owukio Gentle from Ido. May the Lord direct you, my LGA chairman, Honorable George Onyegefori, to pilot the affairs of our esteemed local government area to an enviable height. Twitter committee assigned by President Buhari to meet with Twitter management should reconsider their plan to regulate Twitter because Twitter is making billions of dollars in Nigeria without paying tax or being duly registered. The content posted by users in Nigeria should be devoid of violent tweeting, etc. America Monday sent that in. Good morning. I'm using this opportunity to appreciate our governor on his successful flag off of Emerelu internal roads, calling him to please come to Ozuoha and rebuild our electricity, which has been out of service for over 3 years now. Okay, Bakata sent that in. This is very shameful that the River State government has no plan in education. No wonder the governor has refused to create jobs for the youths and for the graduates of River State. Prince Will Mark. Gideon from Milili says, good morning, Eno. Water floods National Assembly. This is to tell you how wicked those senators are. If it's their houses, would they allow leaking roof after all the billions they collect? God is watching them. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
My name is Kesley, calling from Eche.
Okay.
I want to join Governor Wike to celebrate Kelechi Wogu and my honorable former chairperson, Uche Ken, that said that from Omoma. In fact, I want to follow me and go to Omoma so that governor can celebrate me the way he celebrates Kelechi Wogu.
Who's start paying tax?
Can you imagine that since the creation of this world, the year 2001, my community don't have light. We don't have roads. We don't have anything. But go around to Kelechi Wogu to mention whatever thing he wants. Please, I'm joining my...
But you fail to understand that.
Thank you.
But you fail to understand. Kingsley, but that's the reward for loyalty. When will we start recording your own loyalty? When are you starting?
Hello?
The loyalty that you're claiming, when will it pay off? It needs time to, mature. Austin is calling from SARS Road. Good morning, Austin.
Good morning, Emma. Yeah, let me comment on where Governor Wike asked other politicians to eliminate Kelechi Wogu. It is a good one. For me, I would have also advised the governor as the leader of the party to direct the leadership of PDP in Rivers State to reserve the ticket of federal constituency to Kelechi Wogu because Kelechi has done well. He's a man who knows the game.
We can see it paying off now. Fine Chukwuwodo says, Kelechi Wogu says the governor should fix another road. Let me ask Kelechi, does Omoma have a good healthcare facility? Do they have good schools, well furnished? That road should be left for the chairman and let the governor give them hospitals and good schools, please. National Assembly Hall leaking is a welcome development. That's what King Alabo says. Where's NDDC? No more COVID, NCDC rather. No more COVID-19 update again. It's now unknown government updates in the country. Well, they still give their updates. They do. Mufasa, calling from NTA Road. Good morning.
Yeah, hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, first, let me say that the position of Madam Eze Kutuli on the composition of the Twitter committee, I do not think there's anything wrong with that committee. After all, when Twitter was suspended, it was due to a government directive. So people shouldn't see formation of committee as an opportunity for empowerment and all of that. It is for the committee to interface with Twitter and come up with a working, plan
between Twitter and the Federation. Let us not begin to raise issues out of nothing. Then National Assembly flooded following the heavy downpour. I thought 37 billion naira was given to the National Assembly for the renovation of that complex. Now, if the National Assembly cannot do the right thing, a place that they refer to as Alo Chamber, such a money was included in that building, and we are still having leaking roof. Whereas the National Assembly will be busy talking about Twitter ban and all of those things. There's something fundamentally wrong with us as a people. The National Assembly flooded yesterday. It's a very shameful thing, you know. Thank you very much.
All right, Sabina is calling from Abua. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Enigma. Yes, I want to join to condemn the closure of School of Health. You know, the students were trying to express themselves. But if a government is pretending to be asleep, it becomes difficult to wake her up. I want to charge the students that even in that filthy environment, that you are studying health in an unhealthy environment, I think you need to go home. The school has been closed. When the school resumes, I know maybe they will surcharge you for one damage or the other, maybe to further intimidate you. But I think you just go, stay safe, study whatever you are studying, now that nobody wants to talk to you. You should also know that where ignorance bleeds, it is foolish to be wise. Thank you.
All right, thank you. We've got a gift from Inagua. Good morning, Gift.
Yeah, good morning. This morning, I'm so happy with the judgment of Akwa Ibom and Rivers State. Day before yesterday, it was Bayelsa. $961 million placed to the one of Rivers State. These governors, they know what they are doing. They went to court to fight for this, and they succeeded because it's a consent judgment. You don't need to appeal. Your own is to pay. Do you know the meaning of $1 billion coming to Rivers State, $961 million coming to Bayelsa, $200 and something billion going to Akwa Ibom? These guys, kudos to them. Thank you. God bless.
All right, you've got Udo calling from Ikoko. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I'm very happy to talk to you this morning about the closure of the students in School of Health. You know, one of my lawyers, if the state government cannot take a good care about the students' welfare, they only think about the roads. If you can see like what the governor is doing, if it's other affairs, you can come and speak. And the governor leave the room, go to that school and see. Just go and see what I'm telling you. Even you can't go eat a food in that school. The mosquito, even malaria in this state is from that. Most of the malaria is from that school. If they want them to go to school, let them come. I will teach them work free. All the youth, I will teach them work free, because the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. If you can go to Rumemena, you see what the governor bought, the property he bought there. More than 1,000 people have dropped from their workshop, from the office, from everything they are doing there. Their own personal interest after. Look about the students. Now the school has closed. Where are they running to? We don't go and steal. We don't go courses or any other thing. Let the government put eye on them. Prepare the place for them. Let them go back to school. That's my opinion this morning.
All right, thank you. Akanto is calling from Bori. Good morning.
Good morning once again. Yes, I want to talk about the concern raised by the University College of Health Science, Management and Technology. I think I will join my fan with the person that said something about that school. See, the internal generating revenue of that school can be able to cater for the infrastructural development of that school. If you have visited that school, I visited that school, I think before the protest, there is no potable water in that school. What they are using in that school now is monopump. Only two monopump. And in the morning, students will queue up from here down to drive distance before to get a bucket of water. And I know the sanitary condition of that school is very bad. Mosquito everywhere. And again, there's no power supply in that school.
Right.
So I would suggest that the money generated within the school should be used for keeping the school. That is my take this one, I know. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, thank you for calling. We're on Facebook at Nigerian for PH. Feel free to join the conversation. I'll take a few messages on Facebook at Nigeria Info PH. This one reads, we won't be surprised to hear that one of the leaked zinc will cost 1 million naira. That's Tangoda Twegundidelianu. Leakage disrupts plenary at Senate chamber is unheard of, bizarre, and downward in a wealthy country like Nigeria. This is an example of official negligence and a proof that the men on the umpire are only after their purses, not interested in country's well-being. Ma Olebara from Ori says, what has happened to the billions of naira approved for the renovation of the assembly complex? Will setting up a committee lift Nigerians out of poverty? Why can government create an enabling environment for businesses to thrive? No stable electricity that will help in creating jobs. Let farmers be encouraged with loans and let government embark on mass literacy programs, since education is a powerful tool against poverty. That's on Facebook. Back to WhatsApp at this time. The governor also gave Kelechi Iwelugu a blank check to say what he wants. The lawmaker asked the governor to construct Umar Kali Iberi Road. All thanks to the leadership of PDP in Amuma and River State. Chika Dibia sent that in. Skillful Perry is asking why the governor did not ask HA PDP leaders to ask for anything. Well, where are we? Senate conducting plenary in a leaking room with all the money they have been squashing. This is a shame. That's why they're thinking one-sided, because of Kelechi's loyalty. You're citing projects in his constituency. So without being loyal to governor, no dividend of democracy for people. This is not right at all. Uzoma Chijoke sent that in from Port Harcourt. IBC, FG has banned Twitter, and so be it. ECOWAS court cannot stop anything. And for the flood, National Assembly, it's the news. Nigerians always want you to continue to get it in doses. Okay. Douglas is saying, good morning. Who will Governor Wike ask from Rundele? And when will Rundele partake in this flagging off and commissioning? Amy Barry Boyle from Iwafe. Good morning, Eno House. Senate flooded. Shame to our leaders. Governor shouldn't use the money coming from FG to build another flyover. I'll shock you. Richie, I'm so happy this morning hearing the flagging off of chance. Well, he's saying kudos to the governor for the projects commissioned and flagged off so far. Kudos to Kelechi Iwelugu for his unalloyed loyalty to Wike, which impacted on his people. Let Wanaka Okpokiri and Hope Ikiri could replicate the same. Okakudoda Road in Engedi Kingdom via Ohoda West local government is begging for attention. We follow for River State Samuel Matthews sending that from Ikodi. Which one is ECOWAS court? Has any court in West Africa obeyed ECOWAS court ruling before? I beg, let's hear something. Well, nobody should give Wike $1 billion because he won't use it well. He'll use it for more flyovers that are not even necessary. Kelvin from Uzwaha. Governor has done well for other communities in River State. I use this opportunity to plead with him to come to our aid and give our community Uzwaha in Kelga, the Korea local government area, light. It's been 4 years now. We don't have lights affecting economic activities there. And someone is predicting tomorrow news headlines saying it will be like federal government seeks 967 billion naira for renovation of National Assembly. It's one of the domestic staff that taught that roof. My family house is over 30 years. It's not leaking. Oh my. When will the government remember Anthony for commissioning or flag off of projects? Is Anthony not part of River State? God is watching. At refugee camp at Car. That's so they're still at the refugee camp. 08179230002. I'll take one or two calls and wrap up this conversation. Good morning.
Good morning, Eno.
Yes, you're welcome.
Yes, this is Okili Junior from Abua.
All right, well, listen.
The closure of School of Health is worrisome enough that we have a government that claims to have paid utmost attention on education. And since the problem of School of Health started, there is no statement from the angle of government. It's a pity. It's a pity. It's worrisome that most times I think, how do we come to this point?
Oh dear. Oh dear, thank you for calling. Final message from Andy in Rumunduru says, Kamawike is just busy taking glory and credit for jobs that are supposed to be done by local government chairman. If you had given the chairman the financial autonomy, they'll be doing this mini projects to their own credit. When the chairman will leave office, I wonder what would be their own legacies. Wike is just self-centered. And that's a wrap. I have a commercial, and afterwards, the news at 7. We're Nigeria Info. My name is Anil Gweviri. Stay tuned.
You are tuned in to